Okay, hello my darlings, it's Michaela. So I wanted to offer the suggestion to never stretch your lower back ever again. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I had a conversation recently with a client who had hurt his lower back doing a very heavy deadlift, and the understandable inclination was to stretch it because it felt tight. So I would love to make the distinction, and I hope this makes sense, and I hope this sticks. The reason why you never want to stretch what hurts, and often and always your lower back, is because the reason why it hurts is because, and the reason why it feels tight is not because it is short and compressed, it is because it is long and taut. That's why it feels tight. Okay, so if you stretch a muscle that is already too long, what tends to happen is a number of things. So one is the feeling of some relief, some change immediately, often a reverse back into how things felt, the discomfort. And then lastly, and possibly like the worst possible scenario, is actually putting your body into spasm. Spasms occur. Spasms are when the brain gets involved, saying, oh my God, this muscle is way too freaking long. If we either stay here or go further, we are going to rip. We are going to get damaged. So it's your brain calling out. Pain is a really useful notification that something is off, okay? That we need to do something about it. So at any rate, that feeling of tight tension is from like a suspension bridge. It is a taut wire. So if we try and stretch that wire further, basically we're exacerbating the problem, okay? So the things to do instead of that are stretch the front of the body and then ideally strengthen that area, okay? So the places to stretch: front of your hip, front of your thigh, inner thigh, okay? And ideally, even just in a moment, just for a brief moment in time, while this is screaming at you, contract muscles on the back of the body. Do it slowly, especially if it feels super duper tight. Squeezing your butt, pulling your belly in. What that will do is it'll activate your core, your transverse abdominis muscle. It's the abdominal muscle that goes all the way around your midsection. And you can just do that standing, lying down, whatever, okay? But what it'll do is it'll start to kind of manually help those muscles shorten because they're screaming out that they are too long, okay? So the other thing too, I just want to say, you know, even if people are working out, they don't tend to prioritize lower back strengthening because it doesn't necessarily create more of a, you know, a sexy shape. It's generally not that noticeable, and the exercises are kind of boring to do. They feel like nothing, but they are amazing in terms of creating support, stability, and preventing injury. Incredible. There are videos. Be in touch if you need more videos. There are in my channel about lower back strengthening. And then lastly, our culture is kind of set up to have our lower back be compromised. We sit all the freaking time. We sit in the car, we sit at our desks. So it is generally a matter of time before our back starts to kind of buckle and kind of fade away into this extended position that starts to call out, okay? Let alone doing something maybe a little more intense or challenging that might compromise it further. Okay, so at any rate, I hope this makes sense. I hope this feels logical. I hope you use it. And I would love to hear feedback if you do or if you have more questions. Okay, so anyway, thank you. I hope you are killing it daily. And love to you. Talk to you soon. Until next time.